We're in Warsaw. Let's bring onion on fryer.
Thanks for having me.
That was so insightful.
Where are we going now?
We're going to a place called Warsaw, an Italian restaurant. We're going to meet my buddy, the Polish buddy, Dominic.
Special guest, your Dominique.
What? Special guest?
He's special guest star.
Oh yeah, he is. Where's the ticket? All the way to like 1st of January. Hi, welcome.
Hello.
So this is our Warsaw Airbnb house, brought to you by 大姐. As you can see, we have a little walkway here. We have closet space here as well. To put our clothes, we have an iron, we even have a vacuum cleaner, I'm assuming. And hold on, we open to air it. And then we have, I guess all the sheets and washing machines are here. Do laundry if you wanna. Oh, she even gave us these little pots. What have you had? Very useful, very useful. It's a very well stocked apartment from all you've seen. So maybe first things first, I'll go to the toilet. A very important space. So come in. So if I was to describe one word about this account, it's like a condo in Singapore.
Yeah.
Here. So as you can see here with the shower, it's very clean, very modern. Even has a heating rack here as well for if you dry our clothes quick. It's a little bit hot Yeah, and then we have the toilet, and then we have an amenity section there. Honestly, only hotels will give you this, but yeah, this Airbnb provides. So you have shampoo, soap, even conditioner, and bar soap, I'm guessing. Yeah, so it's actually really nice. Yeah, so that's about it for the toilet. Let's go on to the kitchen area. So we have a huge fridge here as well. So we have a fridge and a freezer. Right. So big, it's like an actual house.
It is
and then we have a nice coffee machine, kettle, and also like a little another little hotel situation here as well. So water, coffee, tea, sugar, cream, and whatnot. Yeah, so really helpful little cooking space as well. If you wish to cook, there's even an oven there. As well as dishwasher.
We love the dishwasher.
We love the dishwasher. And then of course it's a well-stocked kitchen. Your utensils, your plates, everything in here. All in here. And you know what's the most important detail?
Right.
Scissors.
Oh yeah.
You're looking for that on Airbnb.
Exactly.
No, none. All the pots. And now in this area we have a little bar slash maybe like a little
island
area, you know, for you to just you know, we do our cutting here as well. You cut the food, then you can eat opposite, you can do anything you want. And then what do we have in here? We have cups, even shot glasses, very useful, very useful. And even plateware. And nothing here. Here as well, you have a lot of other cooking bowls as well and whatnot. Yeah, so it's a very well stocked kitchen as well. And yeah, so I guess like I mentioned, I guess it's where you eat as well. And then one very nice feature about the place that you have a balcony.
Yeah.
So you know, every morning you just come out here, you get in the morning sun, the morning cold, have your coffee here.
was a great sweat.
And some morning newspaper as well. Coffee, a little smoke. Don't smoke, kids. And then, yeah, as you can see the view here, it's like we're in Singapore.
Basically, yes.
It's basically like Singapore. Cold, very cold. The floor is very cold.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So yeah, but it's a really nice place. It's quite a nice.
Look into the kitchen here.
I would say it's quite a nice change from like the typical European houses that
Right.
we've been in, like in Krakow and Zakopane. Like it's a very different. Like we have all very different
Experiences for sure.
Yeah, experiences for sure. And like as you can see, we have a huge living room area as well. Huge sofa, and which transformed into a sofa here at night. Yeah, so me and Sarah probably sleep in there. My sister sleep there in the bedroom right here. So it's very clean. There isn't any like windows here or anything. Yeah, and there's two TV. One TV here and one TV here. Yeah. So that's about it, I guess, for the apartment tour. You know, thanks for tuning in. I would say this is a very nice place for a bachelor.
Oh.
Bachelorette.
Bachelor pact.
Yeah, a little bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Anyone to just chill here and get some friends.
Are you about to break dance?
Yeah, that's about it.
The biggest mirror, don't
Yeah,
forget.
the mirror. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Very helpful for skincare.
Oh my god, you can use the makeup here.
You know, checking us ourselves out before we leave, ensuring they look good. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Toodles.
Hi! So we're here for a little snacky taste test. Snackies that perhaps you can only find in Poland.
Maybe Europe lah.
Maybe Europe.
Maybe Europe.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start off with something that is, would you say uniquely Poland?
I don't know.
We're
Maybe.
not sure.
I think I've seen it first in Poland.
Milka. It's a cookie with Oreo filling.
It's too
Right.
sour.
Give it a try. Alright. How it looks.
Good chocolate chip cookie that thing.
Right. Go.
One each? Okay.
Wow.
Cheers! Crunchy cookie.
Very crunchy. Look, there's the Oreo.
I haven't reached that part. I think this is a big bite. Good.
Not bad. I'll finish this later.
I think the milk would be nice.
Yeah, we can cookies.
Milk, yeah.
Okay. Next thing here is spring onion flavored chips. Chilies.
This is the chips with the ridges. I like the ones with the ridges. Is that popular opinion or unpopular opinion?
Ooh, personally I like it too.
Yeah, I like all the ridges. Typical fry. I mean chip. You like it?
Somehow this is more tasty than Lay's.
Right. I mean, this is Lay's.
But more tasty than the normal one.
Then the sour cream and onion. Yeah. This is good. I remember first having it.
This is spring onion.
It's a little drinky snack. I remember, yeah. It's good. That's why I bought another one. Yeah, I think I'll buy this back.
Love that.
Yeah.
Next, we actually had this before, but this is the oven baked grilled paprika.
I got other flavors also. Good vegetables. Yeah, all the other flavors.
It's not too salty.
You can feel it's less fried.
Which makes it seem less unhealthy.
Personally, I feel like this I think this is quite typical though. They had this in Singapore, but they stopped. They eventually stopped.
Producing?
They're producing it in Singapore. Maybe not popular enough. I don't know.
Alright.
Sweet.
I think my favorite is spring onion.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
How about you rate all of it out of 10? What would you give?
Oh, this is easily 8.5.
7?
7 or 7.5. Cookies are good 8. Cookies are a good
I'll
eight.
give the cookies a 7. Because personally I like chewy cookies. Not really the crunchy ones. So
Alright, because I think this video is probably going to be quite short for today because we didn't get a lot of content. We were mostly traveling. I thought I'll take this time right now to ask our exchange student a couple of questions, you know? So, dear exchange student, perhaps what are some things you wish you would have known before you came on exchange here?
Like specifically Poland or specifically
Poland.
just my own exchange experience? Poland. I guess I wish I knew how much Asian, like the amount of Asian groceries they have here, because I realized that like before I came to exchange, I don't know, I just took it for granted that their Asian like groceries here might be quite well stocked. So I was like, okay, I probably don't need this, I probably don't need that. Yeah, so I didn't really bring my favorite condiments. So I realized I should have brought my favorite condiments like chili sauces, that sort of thing. Like maybe those McDonald's chili packets, that'd be good. Like that kind of thing. But I realized that they don't have chili sauces, but it's different, obviously. Yeah. So I guess I wish I knew how much Asian items they had here and how expensive the Asian. I forgot why. I don't know why. It kind of makes sense, but I just didn't take into account that Asian groceries here will be more expensive than Asia, and their Western groceries is obviously more cheap.
Because you have to import from
Further away.
Yeah.
So I bought a bit more of my own Asian condiments or something. Yeah.
Right. And perhaps what are some tips you would give to future exchange students coming to Popo? And since you've done a lot of since you've done a lot of traveling within Europe as well, what are some things you've learned perhaps that future students may want to take note of? This is a senior seasoned traveler.
If tips to come Poland. I mean, honestly speaking, it depends on what kind of exchange experience you want to have. So personally, actually, before I came to Poland, I wanted to have an experience whereby I could talk to a lot of international students and other people from all over different countries. So if you would like that sort of experience, I would recommend you to stay in the student dorms if possible, because I didn't get to stay in the student dorms and I stayed with a lot of other Singaporeans, and eventually I just hung out with them, which is honestly not really the experience that I aimed for. But yeah, I'm still thankful for them. I still make friends that I could probably keep after exchange and stuff like that. So that's also quite nice, but I didn't really achieve my goal, sort of. Yeah, so I kind of wish, in hindsight, I kind of wish that I managed to opt for the student dorms in time, because I didn't manage to opt for it in time. That's why I didn't go to the student dorms. Yeah, and it's also a lot cheaper in the student dorms as well. Yeah, and honestly speaking, the situation in student dorms is not as bad as I thought it was. I think the only thing is the toilet. There isn't much toilets in the student dorms, so you have to probably wait in the morning and whatnot. Yeah, and obviously student dorms you have a roomie as well, and the roomie is randomized, so you may or may not get lucky as well, but that's a risk that you have to take. Yeah, and also another tip would be that don't bring too much things from home. In terms of snacks and food, because I brought a lot of my own instant noodles and whatnot, but I realized that maybe I brought a bit too much. Yeah, so I remember seeing online they said that if you're bringing anything that will last you more than a week, more than 2 weeks, right, then that's too much already. Yeah, or 1 week. I think if you bring something that's going to last you for more than a week, then it's too much. But I'm pretty sure I bought a lot. That's why I didn't really think about that rule of thumb. So yeah, just don't bother bringing too much things.
But why though?
Because you find yourself just going out to eat, or you will buy groceries from supermarkets that doesn't really incorporate the things that you bring with you. Yeah, so I guess it depends. I guess if it's condiments should be fine, but if it's instant noodles or even snacks, you don't have to. I feel personally, I realized that I don't really miss certain food as much as I thought I will. Yeah.
So tips for traveling within area?
Always look for train and bus options. Yeah, only take the plane if you really have to. There's no other options. And also to keep your belongings at the front with you, especially if you have a coat, try to wear your bag under your coat if possible, so that everything is secure, because I nearly got pickpocketed. So yeah, always watch your valuables everywhere you go. Every time someone bumps into you, just check that you have valuables with you. Yeah, when you're in a crowded place, grab onto your valuables, ensure that you can feel it on time. Yeah, just always think, just be careful. It doesn't take much to be careful.
Vigilant, yeah.
I guess just be vigilant with surroundings as well. You learn. Especially when you're alone.
Alright. Perhaps would you like to share how much would it cost on estimate, for a cute little exchange, to Poland, including maybe a couple of trips within Europe, So would you say your experience is sort of like an average experience, of a student coming to Poland?
I guess, but I know of people who they travel even more. So we travel every single week. But it's a bit too tiring to do that, so I didn't do that.
How often did you travel?
Maybe once, one trip that I really like. Depends on, sometimes the frequency is different. Sometimes I travel once once a week. It's we travel, then we'll come back, then maybe we have a few days before our next trip. Mine there's also a period of time when we came back and we had at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks in Warsaw. Yeah, so we didn't travel. So it depends, I guess, just the frequency. But I know of people who travel every single week. That's very tiring. Yeah, so it depends on how much energy you have, I guess. Yeah, and I guess the total I've spent around, on an average trip, I went to a few, I think I counted previously. I went to I think maybe 6 or 7 countries and maybe 10 cities, 11 cities. Yeah, I spent around maybe, I would say by the end of the exchange, I would spend maybe around 11k, 12k. Yeah, and I think it's not bad for Europe.
Well,
yeah. Including my rent, by the way.
Oh, rent, yes.
Yeah, and my air ticket from Singapore and all that.
Last but not least, could you give us maybe one word to sum up your whole experience?
Bittersweet, I guess. Yeah. Sweet because I really had a good time. I don't want to leave. Bitter because I didn't manage to fulfill my goals, I guess. There's a bit of a regret of mine. But I guess something else came out of it as well. I have friends I can actually keep in contact with, rather than having international friends who I know that
you may not
necessarily stay friends with. Yeah, and also it's just generally a pleasant experience. I really enjoyed myself. So if you are considering a place to go for exchange, consider Poland because Poland is cheap. Groceries are cheap. Restaurants I would say maybe comparable to Singapore prices, but honestly it's way cheaper than other places of other parts of Europe.
Rent is also cheap.
Yeah, rent I paid around maybe 370 SGD per month for my own room, but then it's shared toilets and a shared kitchen space with my other roommates, housemates. Yeah, and the dorms is cheap as well. Dorms is even cheaper. It's maybe 700 SGD for the whole semester. Yeah, so that's even cheaper. But you get a random roommate though. Yeah, that's the wild card. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thanks for having me.
That was so insightful. So thank you so much for that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And I guess we'll come to the end of today's vlog. A little talk show segment at the end. Purrr. Bye. Oh, my battery died. Bye.
Bye. I don't know.